By continuing with this program, you have therefore agreed to take zero offence to what is being said. After all, it is called Don't Get Offended. Duh.
You're not gonna be promoting it if it's like cold or wet. I have more respect for you, man, for you lot to appreciate. But what I've done in replacement of that, the tacos and the burritos, yeah, the tacos and the burritos are actually.
Yeah, we started.
Can I just say?
Yeah, we started, bro.
Yeah, man.
Can I just say, right, Ryan? Are you happy to eat a cold burrito?
Bro, I'll eat a cold burrito.
Taco.
Burrito, taco.
Yeah.
What's the other one? Quesadillas, or whatever you call it. I'm on it.
A cold one. I am happy to eat one.
And that's,
cold.
to be honest, if you eat something cold and it tastes good, you know it's good when it's warm.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
It's like a pizza in the morning.
Yeah, exactly.
John, you'd eat a cold taco, right?
Nah. If I want something cold, I'll have a salad.
Exactly.
No, I'll eat a cold.
If something's supposed to be warm for me, I want it warm, man. Like, come on.
Bro, I'm not gonna disrespect you, man. I've known 20 years and bring you cold tacos. But what I've done in replacement of that, I brought you the sauce that's literally making the tacos taste even more spectacular. To the point where I've even now got a private booking. Someone actually contacted me today on Instagram for a private booking next year in July.
Nice.
For a bunch of 40 people.
Oh, wicked.
I've only been doing this 2 weeks. John's come down twice.
Yep.
You've come down 3 times.
I ain't been down there yet.
You ain't been down there yet. Mussa come down there with Andrei.
I'm the other side of England at the moment.
It's been such an absolute blessing with it. I've only been doing it 2 weeks, and right now I've come here from Essex, and my hands smell of chicken, and well, like the pinky one smells of beef, the other one smells of a bit of pork, and the other one smells of the sauce.
You been working today?
No, I've been prepping today.
Oh.
Last night was date night with me and the missus. So we went out into London and we've done some window shopping and some actual shopping as well. And had to go leave the kids with the parents. First time I left both the kids with the parents, and they both smashed it. So, by the time I got back home, I actually had an hour to prep before I had to get here. Not even realizing that there was A13 traffic that no one bothered to let me know about.
So you have Sundays off normally? Is that the day off?
Sundays off, yeah. But as of from next week, I'm doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, because Saturday seems to be.
Oh, you got the Saturday slot?
I've got the Saturday slot.
Oh, you know what? Congratulations.
Saturday slot.
Oh, no. So
they need me there, so they got me the Saturday slot.
So is that a big thing, having a Saturday slot? Is that like a big
Made it. Yeah, because at the moment, from what they're saying, the actual string of people that's actually walking on Brentwood High Street and around that time, especially Christmas time right now, up to like 9,000 people at the moment.
Oh, nice.
Friday, you've seen what a Friday looks like down there. It's jam-packed. Saturday is going to be double-packed.
So you have the queues.
Let me tell you about the queue. Yeah, let me go on.
You got recording as well. You need to film that stuff as well for your socials. 100%.
Yeah, but bro, I'm literally in the trailer by myself, cooking and serving. I don't have anyone to help.
You need a social person.
I need a I'm just about to go into Just Eat as well. So when I go into Just Eat, it's just gonna pop. I'm gonna need you, man, to be. Well, I know you're in Richmond with one with one leg, but I need both of you, man, to come and help me with some of these deliveries, man. Here's what happened. I had an environmental health officer come, and she was only meant to be spending 20 minutes with me. Now, regardless that there's 2 other businesses there. There's a pie mash place there. A seafood guy there as well. She went there, 20 minutes. She went to the next one, 20 minutes. How long do you think it took for her to come and see me?
Hour
and a half.
Oh, wow.
Because the queue was going from the trailer to the start of the shopping center. This woman had to push up her nose, like waiting all this time, raining, cold. I knew who she was, so I said, "Look, darling, look, I can give you a little coffee, little tea, little free tacos." She said, "Nah, it's all right, it's all right." You know what I mean? But I knew that she was miserable.
Answer me this question. How do you prep? So, all right, so just because I'm coming from a business point of view, you might have viewers as well and listeners as well.
Yeah.
So as a business person, say if you now, you've got the Saturday slot.
Yeah.
Especially now being Christmas. Do you think, how do you know the quantity to prep? Like, so you're on your own, right? Say if you're running low, how does it work?
Okay, so this is how it works. We've got the 3 main proteins, right? So I'm doing pulled pork, I'm doing beef brisket, not even just beef brisket. That's the nicest part of the beef.
You went in.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And I got the actual chicken, not the chicken breast, the chicken thighs.
Nice.
That's more tasty.
Can I just say something, right? I tried the the beef one, yeah, first time. There's, do you know what? This sauce, where's this sauce at? This sauce is mad, like absolutely mad. I don't know what you've done in this sauce, but the sauce is mad, and the burrito got me craving another burrito. It's just that bad. This is why I wanted to bring you. This is why I want you to bring us some food, so that we can, we could show everybody
still on this food
exactly what was going on with the food. Yeah, no,
I like a burrito. How big are the burritos? I like them big.
They're packed.
Oh, I like it.
So the burrito taco the burrito tortilla that I use is 30 centimeters circumference, so it's pretty big.
Oh, circumference.
Yeah, so it's a pretty big one.
So it's a ruler size, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and then so that's the wrap, and then you wrap it.
Yep.
And is it proper stretchy?
It's
that you can
packed.
proper pack
It's
it?
packed.
Rice, guacamole, salsa,
Oh man, I like the black
proteins,
beans.
the black beans in there as
that
well.
does
Even
it.
some refried beans as well if you need some of that.
Oh, nice.
And that sauce. The sauce. Listen. The
That's
sauce.
my number one, burrito.
The sauce is banging. Like let's
you
try.
know what? Ryan, you're the only one who hasn't come to my store.
I need to come down.
You need to get your pinky finger and literally dip your finger.
I've done
in
it
that
already,
sauce.
bro.
You done it already?
Yeah, my hands are sticky. I've done it already. Bro, I'm fast. Fair
enough.
So this is the main sauce you use in all like your meals.
Yeah. So on the first week, John, you saw it. I was doing just nothing but burritos. Burrito. Mussa come down burrito. Elroy come down burrito. Chris come down burrito. I wasn't selling any tacos. I'm thinking, what do I need to do to try to get some form of tacos in? I just got like trays of stock underneath it.
Right.
And then I figured to myself, all right, let me just look and see how the Mexicans are doing it. What they're doing, they're frying the actual, and don't forget with the taco, there's two types. There's a hardcore, the
crisp,
the hard crunchy shell one, and there's the corn tortilla. The corn tortilla is like like a flour tortilla, so it's a soft one. But you put it in a frying pan, put some oil in there, put that sauce on there, flip it, put some more sauce on there, put your protein and your cheese, and flip it over it and close it.
Give some tasters away.
Bruv, it's piping hot afterwards.
Yeah, get some
salivating.
Yeah.
So why didn't you just bring burritos then? I would have paid for it,
Bro,
I would have paid for it. Cold.
I'm paying for this. I don't want nothing free. You know
100%. And
No. Because this is how it works. Yeah, I support businesses.
100%.
Yeah. I don't care if I'm paying.
Yeah,
support businesses.
that's been my gripe with black people, man. It's
free.
The problem is, when you got a business and black people are like, "Oh, you're black, we're black. Like, give me a discount or give it to me for free." Nah.
Oh, no,
you pay full price because you ain't gonna go Louis Vuitton and say, "Can I have a discount?"
To be honest, you should pay more.
Yeah,
you should pay more as a friend or pay more as a family.
Yep,
100%.
You should pay more, not less. It's a reverse.
Yep.
Yeah, it's the total reverse.
And there's too in our culture. There's too much of because my friend's got something, I should get it half price or free. Yeah. No,
and you know what I've realized as well. Now Brentwood is predominantly a middle class white area. Obviously, we know that. Yeah, over the past few months. Well, obviously up to about a year, it's getting a bit more culture. Like, there's more black people down there as well. I've been there 2 full weeks. How many black people you think I have sold a burrito or a taco to in the first 2
minus
weeks?
your friends, right?
Minus the friends.
2?
So you can count them.
Yeah, it is actually 2. I was thinking whether it was a third one, but like this person was actually mixed race.
Because you know what happened? Didn't it? They walked past, they saw taco, and then they saw a black guy. They thought he don't know how to cook taco, so they carried on.
No, it wasn't even that. It wasn't even that. I heard them. He goes, "What? Meal deal for £8.50? Oh man, nah, it's too much, man. It's too much."
Yeah.
And look where I saw them walking into.
That's why.
I see them walking into Burger King.
That's why.
That's mad.
Yeah, and Burger King's not cheap either.
It's not.
No, it's not. You can pay £8 for a meal easy, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Especially you got cards and it just totals up. Just you want to add an extra bit on and all of that. But
right.
I came down, I supported, and I said, no discount.
Yeah.
I pay full. Don't give me. And you tried a couple of times to give me some sort of and I said no.
Exactly.
No.
Yeah.
I'm supporting. I want to support. I want to see it grow.
Exactly.
That's it, man. That's what friends do.
Yeah.
So basically, Ryan, back to your question about how I prep.
Yeah.
How my hands smell of prep right now. Chicken is the one. I was going through the whole market research through Brentwood, and I thought it's Towie, it's a bunch of lip fillers and fake boobs and fake everything and ITV and everything. I'm thinking everyone's a vegan, innit? Bunch of vegans. loads of tree huggers, whatever. I thought that's what it was. Tree huggers. But then
I haven't heard that term.
yeah, don't get offended, man. Don't get offended. But then I thought to myself, okay, let me just get a few jackfruits there, because jackfruit, when you have it, it does actually
tastes nice. I've had a jackfruit burger before. It's quite nice.
It tastes lovely.
Yeah,
especially jackfruit. I do.
Yeah.
But what has been what I've been having to keep on refrying in the trailer is the chicken.
Right, I see.
Everyone is going off on the chicken. Now the pulled pork, I thought, pulled pork burrito. That's not winning it. Like Christmas is coming. I'm going to be doing like a turkey cranberry type of burrito coming soon. You know what I mean? I'm going to have to take pulled pork off it, but beef brisket, like the one that you had, Chris.
So that turkey thing, you need to bring it in and let us try it.
That's what I was just about to say. Yeah. We'll pay for it.
I'll still pay for it.
We'll pay for it. Just bring it in. Just bring it in.
Okay, all right. You know what I'll do? Next week, I will bring it in.
Okay, what's that date? Next Sunday.
Check the date. What's the date today?
Right, he's on air saying this, you know.
Yeah.
But he said this. He said this a couple of weeks ago.
He did, didn't he? Yeah,
my belly's coming rumbling, you know. I'm coming rumbling. My belly's coming rumbling.
The 20th. Look, I'll go on record now. The 20th of December. Yeah, 5 days before Christmas. I will bring.
Remember, I'm coming rumbling, so it needs to get sorted.
Yeah. And remember, like for a lot of weeks, he was saying before this even like took off, he was saying he's going to bring it down. Did he not? He said he was going to.
He did.
For a lot of
he
weeks.
Did.
He said he's going to cook it here.
He did.
For a lot of weeks.
You're being that typical black person, man.
1 week.
Can't be dealing with that.
1 week prior to your opening. You said that.
My only thing is, I want you guys to enjoy the experience when it's completely cooked, fresh,
wrap
and in
that
your
thing
hand.
in the foil, and drive down here.
I'll do it.
Hold on, but man's enjoyed the experience already. I just wanted to eat again. Do you know what I mean?
Listen, Colin, do me a burrito, wrap it in 10 bits of foil, whatever, and then drive your ass down here and it'll still be warm. All right? Keep that heating on. Have you got heated seats?
Oh no! Wait a minute. You just stumbled upon something here.
What's that called?
Keep the heating on. I asked Chris today, like, cause like.
So listen, let's not
No,
start.
wait.
Let's not start rumors.
Wait.
How's your eye?
Why would you eye?
Wait. Let me finish.
Let
I've
him
got
finish.
conjunctivitis, right? But like Chris, that normally doesn't like to put heating on in the car. The car's always cold.
Oh, no, I remember that.
Yeah, you remember me when I was wingman?
No, I remember that. I remember that story. I know the story. Yeah.
So I asked him today, I was like, bruv, like, now you got a kid. Like,
It was freezing in the car.
So I said to him, I go to him, now you got a baby, you know, like, babies get cold. Like, are you putting the heating on in the car? You got heated seats? The answer was delayed. So I'm looking at him a bit funny now. Like,
I was going
in
to
my
the
one
toilet.
good eye. I was like that.
I was going to the toilet. That's the thing. I was going to the toilet.
But you never answered the question.
No, I was on my way. I said, don't start any rumours. You know what I'm saying? I said, don't start any rumours, any negative rumours about me. Yeah?
I'll tell you, where the heating stems from, right? When he had the old Ford Fiesta, was it Fiesta? Yeah, red Fiesta.
Oh my gosh.
I remember I put the heating on. He went, no, and he turned it off. And I was like, fam, like, I'm cold.
I remember that Fiesta, man.
White bits blew out.
What was that?
It was like it was snowing in the car.
No. I think it was from the previous owner. I don't know. No, because I'll turn it on once.
Was that a dead body or something?
And then all these bits came out.
And then he got a new car. And then he was like,
206.
we went out, and he goes, oh, bruv, I'm cold. Like, yeah, my hair.
Yeah, it dries it out. Yeah, I remember that one.
I need the heat on, like, I'm cold.
That's freezing.
That's like, nah, man.
Toes are cold, man.
Listen, man, it is what it is.
Yeah, but anyway, Colin, man, just put that put it on your seat.
No, you know what? I've actually got heated seats now.
Perfect.
Me and Mrs. got like a new car yesterday.
Perfect.
So shout out Siobhan for getting a new car.
Put that on the seat, man.
I'll wrap it up with loads of it, and I'll make sure that it stays warm, man. I don't want to repeat this conversation again about bringing cold burritos here and just disrespecting you four. You know what I mean? But thank you guys for still coming down and supporting Rap Stars Limited on Instagram. Like again, just today before I came here, I actually got a message that they want me to have a private booking for next year for 40 people. I've only been. This has been the second week. It's been insane, man. So yeah, really, really grateful, man.
Can I just say one quick thing? So if you're gonna wrap the burritos in tin foil, why couldn't you do that today? Like we would have paid for it.
Tell the truth, I actually ran out of Tim 4 today because I was doing all that prepping today, man. So that's why I gotta get Tim 4 in the morning, man. And I was rushing to get here because I don't want to be like the typical black guy being late for the podcast.
To be honest, I might even like give you a monthly retainer if this no serious if it comes in.
Man, talking retainer.
The 20th of December, I
man's
can't,
locking you into contracts.
I can't have the He-Man Ryan Baptiste.
Bro, serious.
If
it comes here warm and it tastes good, I'm saying every Sunday I want a burrito and I'll pay you.
Do you know?
Serious.
Do you know?
Yeah,
by
not a
law,
joke.
when he was talking about he was going to bring them here, that is a binding contract. We were in an agreement, and he didn't fulfill that agreement.
Yeah, and it's more than signed. It's actually recorded voice.
Exactly. So we should be taking him to court.
Typical black people, man. Typical. Over promise, under deliver.
Under delivered, yeah. Next thing, I know, I'll be on the shade room, man.
Speaking of black people and businesses, though, man, like,
let's talk about
I have a gripe, like, and it's not a topic. I'm just gonna air my grievances. It's you go to black people that are running a business, right? And you're like, all right. No, furthermore, let me take it back even further. You know, when you go and do something and then a black person say, oh no, I could have done that for you for X, Y, Z. So now you're back in that position where you need something. So you're like, oh, I remember when this person said they could get it. And then you ask them and it's like, well, my cat died and this happened and that, and it's like, black people, if you're running a business, I've got certain standard requirements of you. First things first, turn up on time. Not late, not 5 minutes late, not 10 minutes late. Turn up on time. If you said 8 o'clock, I want to see you at 5 to 8. That's what I want to see, right?
7:50.
Well, yeah, there you go. An extra 10 minutes. If you're running a business, have 2 key cuts, innit? Simple. It's very, very simple. That's all I'm asking. Just have something. Like, I expect black people to, you know, we always talk about the system. Oh, it's holding us back. Well, no, you're holding yourselves back. Deliver. It's as simple as that.
That's what I've said. I think we brought it up once. I can't remember about the system this, the system that. No, it's not. No, you're making it an excuse now.
Yes.
You just have to push.
Yep.
Just got to push.
Make that little extra effort.
Yes, because you probably have to anyway. But so push hard.
Yeah. And the thing is, if it's your own business, right? Let's look at it this way. I don't have my own business. I work for a company. I don't turn up late for that company, right? But if it's my own business, imagine what I'm going to do if I don't turn up late for this company and it's my own business. I'm going to be early, super early, because it's my business. I'm putting my time, my effort. It's mine.
Take pride.
Exactly. But it's like
pride.
People moan, no one supports. No, well, get here on time.
Well,
do things.
Well, the thing is that, like, for example, some Caribbean restaurants.
Don't get me started on Caribbean restaurants.
I'm not gonna go into the ins and outs.
No, but can I just
attitude and that?
No, the attitude is a key though. It's key.
But this one quick story, yeah. Right? Me and my missus, we ordered some food. This was like from one restaurant, right? Probably about a couple years ago and that. And the food, we ordered the food. I think it was on Just Eat, and we waited 2 hours for the food to come. After 2 hours, they sent a message saying, sorry, we ran out of food.
See that
from Just Eat.
I'm not going back there again, innit?
So we went to another one, yeah, and again, I think it was Just Eat as well. And it's not good for Just Eat, you know. It really is. And who are they picking? Do you know what I mean? And so we got the food and that, and we ordered boneless jerk chicken, boneless.
Okay.
Yeah. It came boned, like extra bones and that.
So let me just cut you there quickly. What's that Caribbean super? I mean that chain, the restaurant.
Calabash.
No.
Caribbean Scene.
No.
Caribbean Scene.
Main one. There's like loads of them different like centres. There's one in Walthamstow. There's one in what's the beginning?
I can't remember.
So it's like Calabash. No, it's not Calabash.
No. Bro, it's like a franchise. Loads of Caribbean restaurants everywhere.
I can't remember.
Come to me in a minute.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Kitchen?
No.
Nah, but all right. So going back to that, right? So we ordered the food. Wrong food didn't come. This, that, and the other. my missus ordered. She had to call them to say, we didn't get the right one. This and the other. So they apologized and said, some dude, he said, give her a discount next time, blah, blah, blah. Next thing you know, he's messaging her.
Hold on, wait, hold on. Wait. So So wait, hold on. Wait, no. So he was messaging her about food.
No. So she phoned the restaurant.
Yeah, where's the food?
Say, yeah.
And then
after we got the food and that, he started messaging her.
Saying
like,
what?
How's the food? What's it called?
Man.
Sent her a flyer.
That's black tracksuit in the car for me, boy.
So man, I had to call the number and say, yeah, you're right, mate. Yeah. And then you hear,
right.
Put the phone down.
Okay, let me just say this. Let me just say this. Right.
Professionalism.
Okay. Right. So yeah, professionalism. There's a reason why no Caribbean restaurant that's run by, I'm just gonna say that's run by, I might get comments.
Don't get offended.
Don't get offended.
That are run by black people, Caribbean, Jamaican, but Bayesian, whatever, Caribbean born and bred people that are making their own food that have only got one little restaurant. Why haven't they exceeded? No, why haven't they exceeded that and opened a few more restaurants? Right. Look at this. The biggest Caribbean restaurant in the UK at the moment, Turtle Bay, right?
Yes.
Turtle Bay.
You're right. Okay. Yeah.
Who do you think it's owned by? Do you think it's owned by a Caribbean person?
No, man.
Right. It's owned by a Sri Lankan person, who moved to the UK from Sri Lanka at the age of 15, has revealed how singer Leona Lewis unknowingly inspired him to launch it, whatever. But look at that. Yeah?
Yeah.
He's got one in Brixton, Walthamstow, Croydon, you name it.
Chelmsford as well.
All the black areas, yeah. Chelmsford's not black, yeah. But
either way, right, he's made this something big.
Yeah.
By giving, like, customer service is one. Obviously, you've got to put money into
key.
it. But it's key, though, right?
Yep.
That's the first thing I look at all the time is customer service. How am I being treated?
There's one in Stratford, right? And you go in there and the person who's supposed to be serving has got their back to you for starters. So you're kind of like, you're just standing there like, I'm ready to order. And you're like, oh, excuse me, are you serving? And they just look at you like it's a chore. You're like, hang on a minute, I'm giving you my money.
It's like you're begging,
right? Why am I begging for food when I'm paying you to give me
It's like you've been a hindrance to them. Yeah. That's how you feel. And the thing is, that's how you feel sometimes.
I did.
Yeah.
I remember I asked for something. No, I asked for a pate. Yeah. And I wanted curry goat and rice and peas.
I'm hungry now, man. Oh,
man. But no, check the madness now. So she's like, I asked for, I think, a lamb one. And she was like, oh, we don't do that. Okay, cool. Can I have a chicken one? Oh, we all that. All right, cool. Just give me the curry goat and rice and peas, innit? All right, it's going to take 5. He said, you know what? I just go to the Asian man next door, the chicken shop. And I went to the chicken shop next door, bought my chicken and walked past there. Like, I'm done. I'm done. Don't mess with me. Because listen, I expect a service for my money. You want my money. And I want to give it to you. But if you're not giving, and this is not, we're not going to beat up like Caribbean restaurants. They're just an example. Black people in general with businesses, we're promoting this thing of let's support black businesses. We'll show up on time. Don't ask for discount customers and get on with it. It's as simple as that. When I go, people say, you shouldn't shop at these designers. They don't like black people. I've been on here saying it's true. But when I went into Prada to buy my wife's bag, the service I got was impeccable. They went in there, yes, Mr. Alexander. Took out a card and had it all padded out, ready for me to. That's what I like. I like that service. Exactly.
Now they can. It's a obviously you're still getting a bag, but they're enticing you to buy more later on through customer service.
Exactly.
That's what repeat. Like the motto that I've always gone by is service equals sales. So you're giving that extra bit of oomph in that service, and you're making them a friend. They're going to come back for you. So we bought a TV yesterday. Was it yesterday? 2 days ago. We bought a TV, and it was we were served by this black boy. Gonna hot this one up. There was no interaction in the service of buying the TV. Yeah, no interaction. Do you need a bracket? Do you need a stand? Do you need nothing? Yep. Yeah. What's your name? What's the address? Is it? I'm like, bro, like, come on, man, like, you know, like, at least be enthusiastic about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because even if he's not working for himself, obviously he's working for a company, right? But still, he needs to invest in himself.
Yes.
Self-development.
Yes.
100%.
You know, work on that. Even though you're not making, exactly. Even if you're making a certain amount of money per hour, still work on it because you never know when you're gonna need those skills at some point.
Can I just say also, right? Like, already being black, right, and working in a business, you're already identified as not as a target, but you're looked at a little bit more.
You have to work harder.
So if your attitude is wrong, it's going to be highlighted a little bit more. That's just what happens.
But all people do is blame the system.
Yeah,
that's it. That's it.
Work harder.
You have to work harder.
I remember a company I was working for, and I was the only black person there at the time, and they employed another black person. Right?
You felt jealous?
No. You know what?
What you doing here, man?
No.
I'm the only one here. You get out, man.
Wait. Listen, right? So at this point, I'm thinking to myself, I've set myself up nice here. Like, they know I'm on time. They know I do things. You know what I mean? They know I do things correctly. I don't want this guy messing up my shit. Right? So, like, he comes in the first day. I'm like, all right, cool. So you say, hi, how you doing? This is whatever. Then, like, Wednesday, he starts rolling in late.
Already.
Wednesday.
So, like, Wednesday.
They started on Monday, right?
So he had an excuse, this, whatever. Thursday, Friday, the Monday, late. So I just went into the toilets one day when he went in there, and I said, listen, fam, I'm going to be honest. And I broke, because normally when I'm in work, I don't talk like that.
Yeah.
Prim and proper.
Yeah.
But when I have to break protocol, that means I'm annoyed, right? So he's in the toilet. I said, fam, listen, I've worked here for like 3 years, no problems. Like, you need to sort this out because you're giving me a bad name. And I'm going to let you know. When they come for you, don't look for me about, nah, I'm not your friend. I'm not your brother. All you got to do is turn up on time and do your job, 9 to 5. That is it. I won't back you. I will look at you and watch you go through the disciplinaries and laugh. Fix up. And he fixed up. Yeah. He fixed up because he realised, I just said to him, look, I've been here 4 years without incident. You've just started this job. You're on probation and you're turning up late and you're giving these cockamanial excuses. It's like, no, just show up. That's it. Come into work. You don't even have to come early. I'm just extra. I'll get in about 15, 20 minutes early. That's just me because I don't like to come in and then start my work really rush. I like to ease my way into my working day.
Yeah.
But just come in on time. Don't copy me and come in early. Just come in on time, do your job. And from that day, he understood. We were never friends though, because I just showed him what it was. Like, I'm not here to be your friend. I've got enough friends.
Exactly, yeah.
I'm just here to do a job. You know? That's my rant, man. I was just a bit annoyed last week. You know? That's just the way things are.
Yeah, I can tell.
Right, before we hit the topics, you know what, bruv? Introduce the program, man, and tell me how your week's been.
Right, so this is Don't Get Offended on the Press Pause Network. And yeah, man, we're just here to have fun, talk, and get a load off our chest, I guess.
Why'd you look at me when you say that, fam?
I'm just saying, like, I'm Chris Samuels. And do you know what, right? My introduction, right, because I was listening to Ideas Are Bulletproof. A lot of people say, and this is a good thing that Brad picked up on that show, when people introduce themselves, they introduce themselves with a title, like as in, yes, my name is Richard Hemmings and I'm a director. No, what about the person? What about who you are as a person? Forget the title. That's not you.
Yeah.
That's just what you do. What about the person that you are? So I'm going to do something different.
Okay, here we go.
So I'm Chris Samuels. I'm God first.
Wait, hold on. No, you need to
sit down.
Did he just say he's God first? Can you kind of rephrase
I'm
that.
about God first.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I'm not God. Are you mad?
I was about to quit the. You know what?
Wow.
I'm not God. I'm a servant of God, of Elohim, and I'm a good person. I think I'm a good person. I'm all right person.
As long as you think you're a good person, that's it.
No, you are a good person.
My heart's in the right place.
Yeah.
I'm also an actor and.
Wow. Okay, all right, Ryan.
Yeah. Anyway, my name's Ryan. That's about it. But yeah, no. So my week, we didn't record last week, right? But so over the last, I actually wouldn't have been able to make last week anyway because my stomach was done. I was done. I had this sharp pain in my stomach.
Ryan overshared in the group. People.
Yeah. Anyway, I was sitting on the toilet, right?
And he's oversharing again.
Yeah, and I was trying to get this. Like, you know, you have a stomach ache, you think, right, you got something to get rid of.
Right.
So I'm sitting in the toilet and nothing was coming out. I was like, what's going on? There's this pain. Then I started to shiver. It's like, what is this, man? Bearing in mind, it's 2 in the morning, 2, 3 in the morning.
2 in the morning?
2, 3 in the morning. Yeah, I just woke up with these pains and then I'm shivering. I'm thinking, what's going on? And sweating. I was like, what is this, man? But nothing was coming out. So I've actually gone back to bed in pain. And I thought, I just need to sleep. So I took a couple of tablets and stuff. Anyway, I was like, you know what, it ain't happening. I was just slept the following. Anyway, I was messed.
Yeah.
This week gone by, been back to normal. You know, trying to get myself back in the gym, and that's about it. Really, that's about it. And I'm glad to be here to come up to talk about the topics that we was meant to talk about last week.
That's it.
Do you know? Can I just add? Right, my phone last week.
Oh, that was hilarious. That was hilarious.
What happened to your phone?
It was hilarious.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't
hilarious.
Like, listen, right. All I'm saying, right, was at the top of the stairs, right, and you know the stairs.
Oh, we're here.
Yeah, the stairs go
2 weeks
round.
ago.
Yeah. So.
Stairs go around.
No. It's I'm like where I'm standing.
Yeah.
To my left.
Bro, where are you standing? I don't know. Where are you?
No, top of the stairs.
Staircase in this building.
But like, so as the staircase goes round,
Right.
Right, so
Round.
I'm level with the bottom of the stairs. You get what I'm saying? The stairs are to my left.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I'm level with the bottom of the stairs. So I reached into my pocket for my phone, right? And I'm telling you, right, no word of a lie. I'm not making this up. The phone leaped out of my pocket on its own.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't touch it. It leaked out.
Did you not see this as well? Again?
Yeah, we heard it.
Oh, you heard it. All right, I see.
All I saw was the phone like flying down
You
the stairs.
know what?
So it broke. Did it break?
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. It broke. It lifted. Screen lifted up. There was a black bit on the top. And I was very vexed.
Well, a good thing you got access to loads of them anyway, haven't you?
No.
Allegedly.
Cut.
No. I wish I did. But no. But yeah, man. And then on top of that, I tried to spit my chewing gum. You know when you hit, when you kick the, when you spit your chewing gum, and you kick.
Oh, I ain't done that for a long time, man. I ain't done it for ages.
I swang the kick, and then my trainer just flew up.
Oh shit! I remember it used to happen to people back in school.
So I just jumped in my car and
He drove off.
Just drove
He
off.
just drove off.
Oh, we're at your trainer.
I picked the trainer.
Oh, you missed that part.
He was moody, boy. I'll tell you. And Cole J, tell us, man.
I never seen him that vexed, man. That was a very, very nice one. So it's Cole J, aka Colin Palmer, Mr. Burrito King of Brentwood. There you go.
Brap.
Rap Stars Limited, director of Rap Stars Limited, father as well of 2 lovely little girls and one big boy. And yeah, just here to talk and to get stuff off the chest and get stuff off what we couldn't talk about last week. And have an amazing show. And no more phones dropping on the floor, no more trainers going into the street. And hope everyone gets their pinky finger and dips it into the sauce and
I've done that already.
That's it, man.
The thing is, I didn't see it, so I'm gonna have to.
No, I'm taking the sauce home. That's good. I'm using it. Yeah,
Oh, that's a good shout.
Taking it home. Yeah, I'm gonna use it tomorrow.
That's a good shout.
And my name is John Alexander, currently with conjunctivitis in my eye.
Man.
I woke up with it.
Have you had that before?
No, first time ever.
Oh.
So I was annoyed.
So was you a bit scared? Like, so
I woke up. It was like, why?
Are you sure that's conjunctivitis?
I can't see.
Oh yeah, have you? How
It
do you
was
know?
stuck. It was all stuck together. And I was like, I can't see. And then I thought, hold on a minute. So I went into the bathroom like that. And I just looked in the mirror and it was just caked over. So I got a flannel.
Yeah.
Peeled it open.
Who had that? I think Preston
And
had
then-
it. My middle son, he had that as well. And we
My
had to
daughter-
keep
Yeah.
cleaning it.
My
Keep
daughter-
cleaning
Yeah,
it.
yeah. And then I've got eye drops. I got eye drops
Yeah.
today. And it's just irritating because it's like, I said to my wife, like, I've never had this nonsense, man. So it's just annoying. So it's like right now, my eyes just, sometimes it gets a bit dry and sweepy and it's just like,
Yeah, it's long, isn't it?
You know what? You're lucky. You're lucky you said it. It was closed up and that because pink eye is like that, isn't it? You know about pink eye?
no.
You don't know about pink eye?
I've heard of
No one
pink
know
eye.
what pink eye
This
is.
is a joke
No,
thing, innit?
it's mad. I actually thought pink eye was conjunctivitis. I thought it was the same
Well,
thing.
what's
think
the
it
pink
is.
eye, man?
I
Tell
think
me
it
what
is,
pink
isn't
eye
it?
is, man.
Pink eye is when I don't know if this
Yeah,
is
it's
correct.
a joke thing, isn't it?
I don't know if this is correct, but it's when poo particles go into your eye. So say if someone farted in your direction in your eye.
But you have to be eating batty for that to happen. I ain't doing that, fam. So, like,
Wow.
like,
Now there's different ways, man. It's not about
how?
that.
What's the other way,
The
man?
other way is if someone farted on your
hold
pillow.
on.
If someone farts on your pillow,
So hold on, when you say poo particles, so when someone farts, there's poo particles.
yeah.
That's
Poo
long.
particles go into the air, bruv. Yeah.
So like,
yeah.
it might go in your hand and you might wipe your eye.
Yeah, that's long. I mean, yeah.
All right, you know what, right? It's topic time now, and we're gonna go into the first one. I can't even know.
I don't even know what the topics are today.
Now, you know what? I deliberately didn't tell no one because I thought I don't want no one prepping.
I
So
don't prep,
that's
man. I
why
don't prep anyway.
that's why you didn't answer me on the
I just ignored you, and I had conjunctivitis, bro. I couldn't see the message.
Yeah, but what about the left eye? The left eye could have done
No, I didn't. So, we're going to talk about why do men find it hard to talk about their feelings.
Okay.
Ryan, take the floor, man.
I just think, because this is my topic that I mentioned, right?
Yeah.
So I just think it's coming from that, like, you're a man never talks about what he really feels. I think it stems from that. And that's just me personally. Like growing up, I've never been the type of person that I always kind of hold it inside.
Yeah.
Hold it inside. Sometimes it explodes. Sometimes it doesn't.
Explode how? How
As
do you
in,
mean
like,
explode?
say if you thought up, you've like something's kind of angered you slightly. I haven't spoken about that. I've kind of held it in,
Yeah.
and it's built up. It's built up through like months or years, and then just bang. It's happened to me in the past. Let off. Yeah, so that's happened to me before. But as I've got older, I think to myself, I should try and talk.
Yeah.
I still even find it hard to do it now. Like, I can't do it. It's like I know I need to do it, but I can't do it. And I think there's loads of men in particular that are also in that position as well.
Yeah.
Hence, like, I'm not saying I'm on this level, but hence the suicidal rate of men. They keep things in because they don't speak to people. They don't share how they're feeling. So, like I say, I think we should try, even if you don't, just try and think about trying to talk about it.
Yeah.
Like, there's been topics that I have spoke about, say with my wife, I have spoke about it, and it has helped. Just like
Right.
get things off your chest a bit, and it does help.
Yeah.
But I just think it's come from that manly kind of background of us not sharing it and expecting the women to share it, but we don't, kind of thing. So
Yeah.
I just think, that's
What-
probably the reason why.
I think because we expect the women to share it, it's because women, they make it known they've got a problem.
Yeah, and then
So
we're
you-
used to it.
You have to kind of like, what's wrong?
Yeah, and we're used to them talking about it, so we expect them to, and then we don't talk ourselves. well, no, I'm not talking for everyone. I'm just talking about for most men, I would say. Yeah. So I just think it needs to be spoken because there's a lot of men dying out here.
Yep.
Killing themselves. So I've known a few even school friends that did it because they just didn't talk. Literally just didn't talk. You know,
that's crazy, man. That is crazy.
Yeah. I'm not going to say there's more in black men. That's probably not true because if you look at the stats, it's all cultures. But we just need to talk more. You know.
Yeah.
And I'm my worst critic as well. So. I'm trying to coach myself into doing it by talking about it, and that's the first.
Well,
step,
you're on a nice platform to do it.
Yeah, that's the first step. Yeah. And this is why I actually said that to my wife today. I said, good thing about coming here on Sundays is that
therapeutic,
because I actually work by myself. I work for myself, so I'm in my own room, office, or sitting on the sofa
all the time
by myself. And especially the gym not being open and me not being able to go to the gym because of my foot. It's like that's my only outlet most of the time to go to the gym, talk to people and train and like, we live, you know, that kind of rubbish. But I'm not even doing that now. It's just on the laptop, me and the laptop. Yeah. So me actually coming here actually helps.
Yeah.
Actually helps. Yeah.
So what do you guys, man?
I think growing up, ego was the biggest issue.
Yeah.
When it comes to me and men, I think it is ego. For even with what Ryan was talking about just now about working for yourself and just being locked in your room with a laptop. I'm in my trailer by myself. I'm not even allowed to have an iPad on with music because that's, you know, I can't have a music license. Otherwise, I'll get fined for it or whatever. So I'm literally out just honestly by myself cooking and sometimes even having conversations with myself sometimes. And the thing is, I'm actually an only child. My Mrs. Siobhan, she's an only child as well. So I think I've always really grown up. You know, I don't have a brother and sister, so I've always been able to kind of lock things in all the time anyway. I've always really had that. I've always, you know, if like anything's wrong, I just get on with it. Like, you know, just I put it under the rug. You know, don't worry about it. And it's true. If you don't address stuff, it's going to come back, and it's just going to come like one big massive firework, and it's going to come out like word vomit. You don't know where to stop. But yeah, I think where my missus, she's a matchmaker, so she's a talker. She can get anything out of you whenever you want, at any time, whatever time of the day it is. If you're vexed, if you're pissed, if you're happy, whatever, she'll get anything out of you. And I've learned a lot from her, and being with someone with her before. I mean, past relationships, I just never used to talk. I'd be like, whatever. Fine. Whatever. Get in the car and drive. And just drive the Dixie chicken and just get some chicken. You know what I mean? But it's true. I think with everything, when you do mature and when you do go through more life experiences, you have to be able to talk. I mean, like Ryan said, the highest suicide rates next to transgenderism is men.
Yeah.
Like I think 51% of transgenders go through that whole thing. And even with them as well, you know, men trying to be women, they hold that in where they don't want to talk. They've probably been told and conditioned through society and through their friends that, you know, you're a man, you're an alpha man, you shouldn't have to talk. You know, talking is for women. Like, to be in touch with your emotions, that's more like a feminine thing. I know there's different type of men. There's an alpha male and there's a feminine male, passive male, whatever. And I know that we all kind of have a bit of, you know, like a bit of each, especially where we've got kids kind of thing. But even with the alpha of, you know, like the alpha of alpha males, sometimes they don't even talk and they've got more issues than anyone walking.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's true. Society doesn't help.
Yeah, society don't help. Social media don't help. And it is important to get your feelings out. It's not to do it every single day. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, we're still a man. We still got that kind of caveman instinct. We still got to work. We still got to just like, you know, no matter what, just carry on. But if things are bothering you, you have to talk. So yeah, it's like what Ryan says. Coming here is very, very, very therapeutic.
No, it is. Yeah, I didn't realize.
I could rant all day about something that's been happening last week.
I didn't realize it until I spoke to her today. I was thinking, is that?
You feel better.
Trust me, I look forward. That's what I was vexed about.
And it's joke as well.
I know Chris was vexed because he dropped his phone and the trader went the one way and we couldn't do the podcast. So,
but that's another episode of jokes, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
But then, in a way, I phoned mans afterwards, and I was able to get it out of my chest. I was gonna phone all three of you, but Mussa couldn't phone you because in my car, It was because I couldn't actually touch the touchscreen at all. I couldn't do anything with the phone, right? But in my car, because my car's connected, my phone's connected to my Bluetooth, it lets me dial the last 10 people that I called. So I can only call you two. And I was gonna call Mussa to say, "Oh, look, sorry, look, I've calmed down now." And everything.
Oh, you was actually pissed?
Yeah, he was.
I was
Was it? Oh,
I was
right.
vexed, man.
Do you remember the time when we went out and his car was missing when we parked up in West End? And his car just missing, and that walk back, he was silent.
I can't remember.
Was he with us?
I don't think he was in.
Well, we parked up near
Rainforest, I think.
we parked up in was it Mayfair? No, Chocadero, innit? That round them ways, Piccadilly Circus.
Yeah, if it was rainforest.
We parked up there, and we came back late at night. Car was gone,
Wow.
and then we found out it was in the pound.
I parked on a single yellow line.
Yeah, he did.
It was next to a double yellow line. Yes, it was next to it, but I parked on the single, and I said,
Yeah.
and I looked at it like about 3 or 4 times. I said, "Look, that's a single yellow line."
Yeah,
And they still picked it up.
And
Private
it
companies, innit? Yeah.
It took me back to that day because he did not speak the whole walk to the pound. We had to walk to the pound in Westminster Pound. It was about what, 15-minute walk?
In the rain. It was
It
like
was in
an
the rain
hour.
as well.
Like
Yeah,
an hour.
but yeah. He was
Hour.
fuming.
It was an hour to get there.
And then when he got in his car and sped off the last week, I just thought, yeah, just leave him, man. It's just like, I'm not even gonna, you know what I mean? Just leave him, let him sort it out. He'll be all right, man.
It'll cool down. I was just, you know what it was? I was just having a bad week.
It's a build up. It's a build
Yeah,
up.
you get them. You
And
get them.
it was just like, you know, and that was just the final straw because like my phone, you know, you want your phone to be working
Yeah.
and the last thing is your phone
Ain't
getting damaged
working.
like that. And I had to get it fixed. Got it done for £30 my screen. Absolutely happy with that price and that. So
How'd you get that? That's cheap, man.
yeah, man. Listen, connects, man. Connects.
Man, I
Connect.
just paid some big money for
What for the screen?
not my phone, Jaden's phone. Yeah.
Oh, you should have got it done with me,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
I would have
yeah.
got it for. Oh no, actually, I was meant to do it, innit? I was meant to.
No,
get it
that
done.
was for my other phone. Actually, it's a camera.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
I've got another one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah,
So, bruv, talking.
All right, so I think do you know what? There's a lot of pressure on men in this day and age, especially being a man. To be a man, there's a lot of pressure. I say this because if you look at if you go back to like our grandparents' ages and that, probably even before that, I think how do I sound? I'm not trying to sound sexist or anything, but everyone knew what their role was in the family. Like the wife would take care of the children, the man would take care of the job or look after the job, and then probably after the World War, I think when the World War happened, women were the ones who were doing the jobs. And the men went out to the war, and then when they came back, they realized they didn't have the jobs that they had before.
Because women were doing them.
And because women were doing the jobs.
Yeah.
So this is where, I'm not saying it started here, but a lot of domestic violence probably started as well, because men would take out their frustration on women at those times.
Yeah.
Where I'm going with this is probably more of like, at where we're at now, there's a lot of demand to be like this, to be like that. If you're with someone who it might be high maintenance, there might be a lot of pressure to buy this, to buy that. We need to look like this. We need to look like that. And especially on social media, a lot of people are posting up, they live like this. They live
I
like
can't.
that.
Go on. I'll let you carry on.
I mean, so the pressure could be a lot to deal with, and to live up to that pressure as well, and sometimes even relationships. I know a couple of relationships that where a woman might be too demanding on the guy, and the guy just wants to he wants to look after her, but the demands might be so much, whereas he's not able to speak his mind and share his feelings, because he's got to keep up with that lifestyle. He's got to keep up with looking after her. Do you know what I mean? when it comes to talking and that, I mean, I think we must have all at some point been at a stage where you find it, you don't want to share your feelings because you're going to look like you're not a man, you're not a real man. I think probably looking at exes back in the day, not some of them, but maybe one in particular I might not want to act a certain way because I don't want to be seen as like a man that can't look after her. So I've got to keep up with this image kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? And there is a lot of pressure, which is probably why people bottle things up inside. And I mean, it'd be great not great, but it would be something to hear the statistics of how much men are actually committing suicide. Because one thing, if we do talk a lot more and we are open with each other, and if you surround yourself with people that you feel that you're comfortable enough to talk to, hopefully that will change. Those statistics will change, and I think a lot of people need to be able to reach out to more people. Like if you've got friends, you've got a circle of friends, check up on each other. I think a good thing that we've got is we've got the group chat, which is really good. I mean, we don't always get to see each other all the time, but I feel like we do kind of thing because sometimes my notifications are like just a mad thing. So sometimes I might not reply, but when I get a bit of time to myself, I look at it and I think, yeah, man, these are my guys. I can say what I want to say in this group and everything and not hold back. But yeah, man, I just feel that the pressure is a lot in this day and age, in this generation, social media wise, keeping up to certain standards. It's a lot. It's a lot to deal with, and especially if you haven't got money. And that's probably one of the other things as well. And I was talking about debt not too long ago, a few weeks ago. If you are in debt and you're getting yourself into more debt just to please or appease or to keep up an image, that's another thing that could have a detrimental effect on you.
Yeah. It sounds like you're promoting Kristen Page here.
Well, you can go to the YouTube page, Kristen Page, type it in. And,
I think talking, I think that probably applies to people born before the internet era. Because I'll say the internet era, let's say when it really kicked off, which would probably be the last 15 years, because the internet came out in 91. But when everybody started paying attention and stunting on Facebook, grams, wherever they're doing it, and I think that's where the pressure lies. And it comes to a point where you just have to be real to yourselves. It's as simple as that. I'm a person. I don't really bottle things up. I'm too direct.
Yeah, we know.
So this is it. If something's irritating me, I'm just gonna say it because I just think to myself, well, why am I holding that in? I'm gonna let you know you annoyed me, and it's off my chest. Now it's for you to deal with it. You know what I mean? I'm not, and my wife will tell you, sometimes she said I'm too direct. You know what I mean? It's just like I don't bottle things up because I just think to myself, nah. Like there's been certain instances while in COVID that has annoyed me, and I've just said it because I'm just like, I'm gonna be sitting here for the next year or so. I ain't bottling this thing up. Like I got stuff to do. So I'm one of these people that's too over opinionated.
Does it create like let's just say that example? Does it create like arguments in the house?
Sometimes it creates. Sometimes it's one of these things where
do you sometimes think to yourself like, I know I want to get this off my chest, but it's going to cause an argument?
Oh, but you know what, right?
Should I just hold it?
I'm gonna be honest. You know what with me, right?
I do that. I've learned to do that.
I've learned. That's what I mean. That's what I do. I was like,
the thing is, because the thing is, if you do that, then there's gonna be a succession. Yeah. I'm like, well, you need to know my point of view on this.
Do it now.
Yeah. And then if it causes an argument, well, I'm ready for the beef.
Yeah,
so one way or another,
because it's gonna come up again at some point.
So I'm gonna deal with this now, and it's not like, okay, if we're talking emotional things now, different story. Like, for instance, when there's certain things that happen in my life, I don't necessarily tell people. Right. I just let it. With me, I deal with it internally. Right.
So this is see. There's two things there. There's two sides to this, right? Because,
for instance, right, I'll tell you now.
Yeah.
Brother died 3 years ago now. No one knew. I only Chris knew because he phoned me and I was like, oh yeah, Dean died. Didn't say nothing else after that. Because it's like, with me, a lot of people put things up on social. I don't do that. Like, I put things up like just nonsense.
Yeah.
You know, just madness, or I'm showing off about what my child's doing. That's it. I don't put up stuff that is super important to me. So I just leave it. I don't say nothing.
So I do the same emotionally stuff.
Yeah.
I do this. There's a lot of things that happen I don't share.
You don't need to.
No,
Your wife knows, my wife knows.
Yeah.
And that's how, and she knew what was going on with me. And that was it. It was just like, you process it a different way, but we're not internet babies. No. See, the internet don't mean nothing. If this went tomorrow, trust me, I'll be fine. I'll be 100%.
See, I don't know if I'll be fine.
No, you got to remember. Listen.
I wasn't fine last week.
No, you know what? No. See, listen, this is where you lot got to understand. Now, this is where the game is to be sold and not told, right? But I can sell it now because I'm married. But you remember the movements I was doing on a certain bus route with no internet. Could you imagine if internet era was around now?
Yeah.
I'd have got caught left, right, and centre.
Imagine if you had Tinder back then. Say no more.
Imagine. No, but imagine. I said to
man, be on the bus doing this because it picks you up locally. Swipe.
And this is what road's that? Oh, there. You know what I mean? And it's like, I feel the internet era, they've got this obsessive need to share everything.
Yeah.
And it's like, I know, like you say you couldn't, you would. You'll be fine because you was around before that era really kicked off. You know what it's like to be without this. You know.
I guess so, yeah.
Do you know one of the things is that, obviously everyone knows what was dear to me, who I lost, and I just got to a point where I thought, do you know what? I can't keep sharing this, man. It's like I need to move on. You know what I mean? I need to move on.
Moving on doesn't mean forget.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. The first thing, the first thing about death for me, and saying that, I spoke to an ex-colleague of mine today, and he told me that his father passed away about 2 months ago. So I was trying to give him some advice, but the first thing I said to him was, "Have you accepted his death yet?"
Yeah,
and he said, "Well, wow, that's something." A couple of people said that to me who've experienced it, but that's something that I haven't really thought about. And but other people just been saying, "Oh, yeah, you'll get over it." But no, I don't think I have. And I think for me, the first thing is about accepting the death. If you still live in the memory of that person, that person is not going to be like, you need to keep reminding the world about me. I mean, I'm not having a go at people that do it. If you feel that's comfortable for you, then that's fine. But for me, I just felt, you know what? I can't keep sharing this no more.
I never understood it because you know why I don't understand it? It's when people do like buttons. It's like, what are you liking it for, man? Like, what are you doing? On the love side, it's like. And one day I remember someone put something up, and it's clear they forgot to do the like one, because now if you stumble, it will do like, oh wow, or the laughing sign, and you saw it, you're like, and then they quickly changed it, and it's like, you're putting up your pain for likes. Just keep it to yourself. Talk to your loved ones. Talk to the people that will help you or try to guide you.
I just think the era, like you said, this era's
just dead.
That is them sharing it to the world.
But why?
That's internet era.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
it. I guess.
This is it.
Do you know what? I was going to post a video in the group this morning, right? There was something called the Ash Report, right? So, no, it's the Ash Experiment. And what you were saying about the likes, right? And why do people just, they just like it? So this Ash Experiment was like, basically they had a room, like a classroom. They had one person, they were targeting this one person. The rest of the people were actors. They had a teacher, right, in the room. So what they had, right? So for example, say like you've got, you have 3 lines. So 3 lines are all different sizes. And then they pair it up with the one line here. So they've got a separate line here. So what they said, they went around the room and said, which line, right? So like say this is 1, 2, and 3, right? And so which line looks more like
the other line?
Like, so which one? 1, 2, and 3. Which one looks more like this line?
What fingers you on about, bro?
No, all right. So which one? All right. So 2, right?
Yeah.
So 2. So everyone went around the class and said 1, 1, 1, and it got to the person who they were targeting. He was like, no,
I see.
It's
right.
2. Yeah. So then they did another one again. Right. Similar thing.
Yeah.
So everyone went around and said 3, 3, 3. And then it got to the guy again. He's like, 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they did it again. So every time they said something, he just said what they were saying. Because what he wanted to do, he wanted to fit in. He wanted to feel like he wasn't out of place. He wanted to agree with what they were doing. And it's such a psychological thing. That's what the media do to us. Anyway, passing on.
Mic drop. Now, you know what? I think this whole...
Are you kidding me? Is that
That's
final?
full
Is that the
time.
score?
Full time.
Oh, come on, man, Arsenal.
We're in a relegation battle, bro.
Yeah, we're literally just hanging by a thread, man.
Own goal by Pierre Bamian.
So they didn't even score.
Wow. So wait a minute. So
goal.
he signed his contract, right?
And he's turned completely rubbish.
Wow.
He actually scored.
That's some
goal.
Theo
Scored an own
Walcott.
goal.
Some Theo Walcott.
Theo Walcott didn't score their own goals.
We got a red card as well.
It's number 14, right? Theo Walcott's number as well, isn't it?
Yes, it's a curse, man. No one can take over Henri's number. No one. You know what?
Bro, I'm definitely. Wait, let me just look at the table.
I don't want to look at the table.
do this.
So if you're not understanding what's happened, is Arsenal have lost to Burnley at home, and Ryan, John, and Colin are all Arsenal supporters. I'm a Man United supporter. That's not any better.
You support Arsenal, Colin?
That's not
I
any
didn't know you
better.
support Arsenal. We're still 15th though, at least, because everyone else lost.
I don't even care.
It shouldn't be 15th. Is that dampen?
It's all right. So it's not too bad. It's not. I mean, we win one game, we jump up back to 10th. Anyway, go on. Always look at the positive
You know
side.
what,
yeah.
right? You know what? We got to change this thing there, right? So we're done with this topic, yeah? Are we sure? Anything else?
What's the conclusion?
The conclusion is men should talk. We should. But talk to your loved ones. Don't put it on social media. Talk to your loved ones. Talk to the people that care about you.
Yeah.
Like, at the end of the day, like, even if any of you man wanted to phone me if you want to talk. But just know, say to me, right? Bruv.
Big up Ryan, man.
Ryan just took a taste of
He just took a full blown lick.
only the YouTube people can see this. Right, so yeah, like I say, if you want to phone me, innit? Talk. Like, at the end of the day, you know what I mean? No one ain't gonna, there's no judgment here. Just say to me, John, I don't want an opinion. I just want you to listen. Because trust me, if you want me my opinion, I'm genuinely gonna tell you the stuff you don't want to hear because it's the truth. And sometimes you don't want to hear it. But that's the only way I know how to do things. Because I just think, why am I beating around the bush on certain things? You just say what it is and you keep it moving. That's it. But like I said, well, you know, you talk to your loved ones, you talk to your friends, but talking is key. It is key.
100%. And forget about the people that you know, that you don't know too well. I don't know why people want to just impress
Strangers.
strangers like so much and forget about your loved ones. Talk. Yeah, that's
Well, like you said, men generally try to impress girls, and then you just think to yourself, you know, at the end of the day, if she's into you, she's into you.
Exactly.
It don't matter what you got. If she is into you, trust me, she is into you.
100%. Can you imagine? I was gonna take my missus on a first date to Gauchos because that's me thinking that's what she likes, but she likes KFC and McDonald's.
There you
know
go.
what I mean?
It'll be real.
There you go. Sometimes you just gotta keep it real, man.
Yeah, man.
You know
Have you
what I
had the double Big Mac yet?
No,
it's all right, you know.
They had it before the Mega Mac, innit?
Yeah, no, but this is like 4 burgers.
What?
Yeah, it's 4.
4 patties.
4 patties. Yeah, it's big, man.
I'm gonna have to on the way home.
Yeah.
All right, guys. You know what? I need to bring this subject up because
This is a new topic.
new topic, man. New topic alone.
I don't even know the topics, man.
Yeah, this is it. We've discussed this though. We have
That's why you
discussed
ignored
this.
me in the group.
Yeah, I've ignored you, man, because I wanted no prepping, no prepping.
I think what we should do is throw you loads of topics.
Yeah, and I'll just pick them.
And you just pick
Yeah,
them.
that's what I've been doing.
Right,
I've just been taking them and then just
using
doing
some.
them.
Yeah.
So, guys, now I love my slow jams. I love my R&Bs.
I know.
Right, I love, and I was there from '99 onwards. I've been listening to slow jams, so that's when it was swing. You know what I mean? Proper slow jams. Now, can you separate the man R. Kelly from the artist?
Let me have this one first.
Can you do that? Because I'm just gonna put something out there, and I'm gonna give you my answers once I've heard all of yours. But the other day, I was in the car and I've got a slow jam playlist, and my tunes came. I'm like, yeah, just driving. It's loud. R. Kelly came, and I felt indifferent. I don't want to turn this track off because I love this track, and I grew up with this track. But I mean, I feel compelled to change the song, but my head's nodding while I'm making this decision. So I'm sitting in the car like, it's like, now the man is, now let me make myself 100% clear, people. The man is a disgusting, vile human being. 100. I've got 3 daughters. Trust me on that. Right? But the artist, he makes some bangers, man. I'm a little bit, I am torn by this. And don't get me wrong as well. In relation to the man, I want to say one thing, then I'm going to come off and I want someone to take over. In relation to the man, where were the dads? That's all, I'm leaving it there. Go. Take the mic. Someone go.
Let me jump on this one because Surviving R. Kelly's on Netflix. You can watch on that. Okay. So
we don't support Netflix until they sponsor us. You're gonna sponsor us, Netflix?
yes, done now.
They will someday. They will.
Okay, I'm a DJ, by the way. A radio presenter and DJ. So Fiesta, the remix, Step in the Name of Love. I'm sorry, guys. At my wedding with Siobhan, Happy People will still be playing. Step in the Name of Love will still be played.
I couldn't help myself. I was happy to.
Can I just say that is my in-laws' song? That's their song. As soon as that song comes on, that is their song. I'm not saying anything yet, but I'm just gonna say that's
some big tune.
Let me explain to you how much of a complete genius move that was for him to drop that tune at that time. That tune was around the time when he was in court.
Right.
Was it?
For all other things in regards to some next little girls. And he knew that the black community, unfortunately, don't get offended. He knew that the black community are vulnerable and easily led and sheep mentality, and they love music and they love algorithms and whatever he can put out there with his illiterate self. He's literally can't read or write.
Well, this is it. So
He knows. Sorry, go on.
I refuse to believe he was smart enough to.
Wash the top of your head, man. I can't let you go down like that, man. It's on camera as well.
It's a fresh top.
No. It's you got some white fluff.
Yeah, it's a fresh top.
There.
That's what I mean. It's from the fresh top.
I can't let him go down like that, man. That's a true friend. That's a true friend. Can't let him go down like that. Yeah. I was looking at it.
That's a true friend, man. You know what? Give Chris Samuels a big round of applause, man. That's a true friend, man. Trust me, this top is fresh from somewhere nice in West End today, and that's why I got fluff all over my stuff. Yeah, so
that's it, man. Right, so get on to your point, man.
So my point is this, yeah. That man's illiterate. He can't read or write.
Yep.
I didn't even know that.
He's had uncles that raped him from when he was 9, 8, going up into 30. We know the whole story. Yeah, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that what he was doing later on was right or anything. But he was messed up from day dot. He was putting that step in the name of love to get the black community on his side because they knew that this tune was a banger, just to distract the whole situation with him in the courts.
Problem is,
he is the master of distraction. I'm afraid.
Problem is though. Is it distraction or are black people just stupid? Because now, what I'm going to say here...
I'm coming to that. I trust
Aaliyah,
I know.
Right? At the end of the day, we all knew she was 15.
Literally coming to that.
He married her and we all ignored her. We carried on playing his bangers.
Mm-hmm.
I just say that I didn't know that information
until
after.
Yeah,
until after.
No, same here.
Like, I didn't know.
I didn't know
after,
until a bit later as well.
That she was 15.
No, I knew because my sister was banging. She loved Aaliyah, and I remember when the first album came out. My sister's 3 years older than me, and I remember her saying, "Oh, like he's married this girl Aaliyah." And I remember my mum saying, "Like this girl looks young. Like she looks younger than you, and she's 15." And it was like. At that point, and this was in the 90s, people turned a blind eye to it. No one said nothing. So when all this stuff came out against him, I'm like...
Because his music was good, right?
Because
the thing is though, when all this stuff came out about him, I was like, so what, you lot just finally got here? Like, I knew this and you lot just ignored, so I was like, okay.
Yeah. But the thing with R. Kelly, you know where... It's the money. Money has clouded everybody. You know Sparkles?
Yeah.
Remember Sparkles, right? She gets a writing credit. You know how much a writing credit is worth per month?
Yeah.
That writing credit is hush money to shut her up. Her niece was the one who he peed on in the video. She knew what he was like when he was with Aaliyah. Let me do this analogy. You take your kids to a zoo, yeah? And there's a big tiger cage in there, and you put the kids in the tiger cage. You expect those kids to be fine when they're in the tiger cage. We know R. Kelly is a tiger. We know he's a piece of horse feces. We know what he's about.
Feces, you know, I ain't heard that word.
Horse feces, horse manure. We know he's a complete, disgusting human being.
Can you separate the man from the artist?
Didn't I just say that Step in the Name of Love would be playing at my wedding? Happy people, step to the left, step to the right. Look, even Ryan's nodding.
To be honest, he had some bangers. I ain't gonna lie.
He has absolute bangers. He's written for everyone. Whitney Houston, Neo, Michael Jackson. Same thing with we can have a conversation about Michael Jackson as well.
Michael. The thing with Michael is, I think we all knew. But because there was never any concrete, like they tried to get him. They tried to get him. And my man, do you remember the video they showed of him in prison? Like in the cell bit when they were trying to question him and he was just singing and they were asking they were asking him a question. Like they had him in a holding place and they released the video. Yeah, it'd be there. Okay. And he's just singing and he's like, they were asking him questions like, and he's just doing these mad little voices like Shamal. Like he ain't answering no questions. And he's just going, and I remember they put it on the proper news. It was on the news.
I didn't see that.
And it was just like, well, at the end of the day, this man, we know. I mean, come on, it's suspect. He walks around with a monkey. Oh, bruv, what's wrong, man?
Cramp. You're right, man. You got cramp.
I can't cook. I can't concentrate. What are you doing?
You're right, bro.
My hamstring.
Cramp.
Then get up.
Stand up and stretch, man. Stretch.
I was holding this. I was going to walk off.
Right. For the listeners, Chris has got a cramp and he was doing some madness at this corner of my eye and I just lost my train of
No,
thought.
it's my hamstring. Like my hamstring just tweaked and like because I moved and it just I moved my chair forward and then it just tweaked. And you know when your hamstring goes, and you have to try and rub it so that it don't mad. Anyway, sorry.
So all right. So Colin, you're saying we can.
Well, I can still separate them. In regards to him as a man,
It's a piece of shit.
he's a piece of shit, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
100%. I got daughters. However, the parents.
Well, this is my
The
argument.
parents of the children. Yeah?
Where are the parents?
Now, if you look at that documentary, yeah, the majority of the parents, what they were talking about was, my daughter wanted to be a singer. I sent him over there to achieve his dream. Not in education, not university, not college, not like, no, there's Teddy Riley. There's bare other people other producers, are up and coming producers that you could have worked with, but you want to go with this guy who can't read or write, and went with Aaliyah, met Aaliyah when she was 10, groomed her until she was 14, had someone who he was working with to forge a signature on the marriage certificate, had sex with her in the tour bus, with the mum was in there as well, and all these people know about her, all these people know about his movements, but yet, I'ma still send my kid there to trying to amp up her career because she wants this. It's all to do with money.
There is a certain element of me that does say parents are at fault for all the madness.
A huge part.
Because
same,
I just
same
think,
thing with the tiger cage thing. You gotta take your kid to the tiger cage.
Yep.
It's the same thing. He can't help what he is. He's a piece of crap. I hope he stays in jail and whatever. But you know what?
Is he in jail? Is he in jail?
Yeah,
He's still there.
Good.
He's still there. What he done to those kids? But you know what? It's not just. It's
Imagine
not
the
just
amount of
what happened to
bangers he
kids.
would have brought out if he
Absolute worldies.
I'll tell you what song come out. It was that tune. It was the
probably got some ready to go when he gets
no,
out.
you know what is it?
Fiesta.
The intro to TP2.com.
Feel like I want to break through.
No, when he goes,
Two knocks on my door, my baby.
hit it hard on the front, roll around on the back. That one. And he come on in the car.
That was an intro.
I was like this. I was like,
That was an intro, bro.
I went straight into slow jam and I was like,
What are the words? Exactly.
I can't sing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Because then you start thinking, you're like,
Oh man.
do I turn it off? Do I, and it's crazy, man. Because then all of a sudden, you start looking at all the songs and the words. And then you're like, your mind starts thinking, was he singing that about this or that?
Yeah.
And you know what I
See,
mean?
that's the thing, right? It's like you showed me a few songs the other day, some Wu-Tang songs.
Yeah.
And I remember the choruses back in the day. I never listened to the lyrics. When I actually started listening to the lyrics, I'm like, whoa, I didn't realize this is what they were talking about.
Yeah.
These man know a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And that. And it's probably the same with these tracks. Like the tunes sounds like a banger and that, and you're nodding your head to it, but you're not listening to the lyrics, and you're just going. You're just
Well, look at
going
this.
with the
Look,
track.
let's talk about what the one. There was one lyric. Your body's calling on me to save you. Just take that line and think about the man now.
Yeah, my mind's telling me no, but my body's telling me yes.
I don't want to hurt nobody.
Oh, it's bad.
Look, you better making me change my stance.
You know what's mad? You know what's mad? You know that tune, Vibe?
Yes.
You got that vibe. You know this bit where it says, Young Aaliyah's got it? Anyone hear that one?
It is, yeah. Yeah.
Do you know what? He's been telling people. He's been telling. Like,
At least he hasn't kept it to himself.
he's probably got a case then. Look, I was telling y'all for all these years, and now you trying to get me? Is that what you trying to do to me?
That's what he should have said in the interview with that woman. Yeah.
I've been telling you all these years, and you trying to do this to me now?
Do you know how old Aaliyah was?
You know this. You know how so old she was. The parents knew.
Just can't.
Use your common sense. That's stupid, guys.
The thing is, right? So, all right, Chris, your view.
My view on it, right? Man, do you know what? If you were to do that with R. Kelly, you probably have to do that with Chris Brown.
Oh no! You don't talk about Chris Breezy like that. You leave him alone.
I'm just saying.
No, you leave Chris Brown alone.
I'm just saying.
Most of them are bad anyway. Most of them are bad. Most of them are bad. Listen, I rate Chris Breezy's music highly. I rate his music highly. So, but he was banned from the UK for quite a long time. Apparently, he was in the UK this year.
I mean,
was it? There was some rumours about that he was in the UK not a couple of months ago, and that I don't know if that's true anyway. You'd probably have to do that with Bobby Brown as well.
There's loads of them. That means you're wiping off a whole playlist.
Yeah, you're literally.
It's not worth it.
I'm so happy. Yes, I can keep him in my playlist.
You're gonna have no music.
What should I go home tonight, man? My show's gonna be playing.
Normally, artists, actors, they're the worst. They're all the worst. They're the worst. There's so many hidden closet stuff that R. Kelly's probably just the tip, but there's probably loads out there.
100%.
It's just like what we know of. There's loads.
And then you got Tory Lanez who shot what's her name in the foot. Allegedly.
Yeah, but I mean, Tory Lanez never really made any good tunes, man. He just covered everybody's stuff, didn't he?
No, but then if you're gonna start doing that with these people, then you're gonna have to assess everybody. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, man. You got to do it with everyone.
Yeah, man. Just keep your playlist, man.
Listen, the tunes are the tunes.
He's in prison now. He's in prison. He's doing his thing. So,
but watch the lyrics.
The thing is, you can't even watch the lyrics because we know what they are, and it's like we know R. Kelly is the sexual man. That's what he talks about. That's why you have him in a slow jam playlist.
Yeah.
So now you need to decide in your head whether that was he talking about experiences or was he just singing, and then you need to think, do I want to hear that? Now I'm gonna keep it 100. When I'm in the car with my child, Aaliyah, more times, like my daughter, my eldest, them tunes don't come on because I feel some type of way. You know what I mean?
It's talking about all that anyway.
Yeah, and it's kind of like, yeah. And then when I'm on my own, I'll listen to it. And it's kind of like, it's mad because I got 3 daughters, so I still feel conflicted inside. You know what I mean? It's like,
I've got all boys, so.
Yeah, thanks, right? Yeah, thanks.
Well, do you know what? I just had a thought, yeah? Right, so you're saying he can't read and write, right? He couldn't read or write.
Well, he said he couldn't in the documentary. Said
so that means he was freestyling.
He's a genius,
So he's freestyling about his experiences. My mom's telling me no, but my body. So my man was freestyling like this is his experiences. Like where some writers
read or write, we can talk.
Yeah, so
but equally,
did he write the songs?
I don't know.
Okay, so equally, have you ever been with a girl where you thought, I shouldn't be here, like, because it's just not right. I have a different situation. Yeah, and then your mind's telling you no, but your body's telling you yeah.
Listen, yes.
So you can flip it and relate.
Of course. But her age wasn't illegal.
Yes, 100%. But we don't know what he was talking about.
True.
Yeah, but man, come on, you know what I mean? At some point he thought that. Whether he thought it when he was writing it, or if he can got someone else to write it, or at the time he thought, yeah, I mean, this is right. Yeah, this is right for now,
But how does that even go down? Like, I want to put, my mind's telling me no, but my body's telling me.
All right, well,
but you shouldn't put that in there, Robert. You shouldn't put that in.
They're not going to tell him that. They're all getting paid.
It's big dough, man.
They're all getting paid.
Still getting paid for it now.
You had everyone on the payroll, man. Look how they tried to stop him on Spotify. Remember?
Yeah, his streams went up.
Streams weren't. Yeah, exactly.
Might
The
contribute to
opposite.
that.
They do say controversy creates cash. So,
I know it's true. No, it's true. Yeah, definitely.
So are we in general consensus that?
I don't care, man.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
I feel good, man.
Seriously, don't care.
This is gonna be playing at my wedding, man. Happy people instead of the name of.
Seriously, don't care.
all I'm saying is that if you do that for him, you're gonna have to do it for a lot of other people.
Exactly.
And that's too much work.
Yeah.
To do that, and you
Yeah,
can't.
I'm not cancelling Chris Brown though, ever in life. Sorry.
Fully agreed with that one.
I'm a Breezy fan.
Nah, I'm Team Breezy. You know this. I've got all these albums and that. So yeah, like I said, if you do that with R. Kelly,
And no one's perfect, man. No one's perfect. So, yeah.
A lot of people got skeletons. in their
Yeah,
closet.
Of course,
Yeah.
you know we've all made mistakes.
It's the silent ones. They're the worst ones. The silent ones.
R. Kelly was telling you. You know what I mean? He was telling you.
Oh man,
Nowhere near
I
silent.
didn't even expect it to go this way. I thought a bit more resistance.
By no shape or form are we making.
Yeah, yeah.
Are
Thank
we
you,
saying
Chris.
that what he
Thank
done
you.
was
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah.
In no shape or form.
Exactly. He's in prison for a reason, and I'm happy. I'm 100% happy.
We're happy. We're happy.
Thank you.
But his catalogue is still lit. Still
Yeah.
fire.
I was watching that that documentary. There's so many. It actually got a bit like it got a bit boring. I mean, it's like the same over and over.
yeah.
I was like, just bang him away then and stop talking. Just get him. You know, it got a bit tedious after a while. I was same women crying and crying. Just bang him away. Why are you coming out right now? Why don't you do it back then?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just, why don't you come together back then if it was so?
My issue is
The whole Me Too movement.
My whole thing is it's very, very simple for me. Where's the dad? Because I know if a man tries to move to my daughters,
You don't know about it.
it's a problem.
Yeah.
Right? So I don't really care what the woman's doing. I'm thinking, well, where is the dad in this household? Why is he allowing these children to be locked away in a studio and they can't talk to their own kid? Nah, that's not happening. I'm kicking doors off.
Yeah, I'll go to prison probably. For
Of course.
something like that, yeah.
You know, and that's where you got to ask the question. You know?
Madness.
They were financially reimbursed, man. Right.
Well,
This is
yeah. There is
Money
the-
talks.
Money talks, bro. They all came together to do that one documentary. What, 15 years later, 10 years later.
It's like with Michael, isn't it? The people came out. How many years later with Michael?
Two of them.
Yeah,
Well,
I found out that they were lying.
were they lying in the end? Yeah, I thought so.
Michael's
Some
always.
of the apparently some of the women in the surviving now.
But let's be honest though. Let's be honest. Michael is a bit suspect. We just can't prove it. That's all
Yeah.
I'm saying.
I mean,
He dangled the baby outside.
yeah, no.
Do you know what I mean?
You know, he
When
was
he
weird.
did that,
And
my heart jumped out my chest. What are you doing?
Do you know?
I think it's just weird. It's just weird.
You can't do that.
Yeah, he's just weird.
Even when you hold your
like that.
child for the first time,
Yeah.
and you think that someone actually did that with a dangling.
You know the media thought.
The baby could have slipped.
You know the media. They looked and they thought, if that baby drops, you're automatically a black man, and we will write the headlines as a black man dropped the baby. Automatic. The media was just waiting, just like go on.
Yeah.
Do it. Do it. See if we don't give you a bad name. We call you black.
Black man first one to drop a baby from a building.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait. That's another thing, right? Why is it that when a black person does a crime, it says black man does, or black man?
But when a white person's like, man does this, it's just like,
And it would never say white man, would it?
white man killed someone. No, man killed someone. Okay. Black man killed someone. Okay.
Innit? Why not man?
Thanks. I can see he's black. You know what I mean?
But you know, we take it so. I don't know if what I tend to do when I hear a news report, and like if they're getting too long to the delay of what's going on, so they'll be like, "Oh, there's been a stabbing today. This, whatever," and you're looking at it, you're thinking, you're just waiting, and you're like, "Please don't be a black person. Please don't be a black person. Please don't be a black person." And they're like, "Oh, a man. Oh, it's a man. It's a white man." Woo! It's crazy, man.
They need to stop putting all these black football players. I know we spoke about it before, but they added some extra players that I've never seen. Jermaine Beckford on Sky Sports News. You know, they're just adding extra.
Sky Sports, I'm going to put this disclaimer
To be
out.
honest, I haven't been watching Sky Sports for a long time.
Yeah, I understand. I get it. Yeah,
I haven't been watching.
They're just plucking them out, man.
Yeah.
From the woodwork.
But I'm going to put a disclaimer out, Sky Sports News. Bring back the women. Like, stop this nonsense, innit? Like, we get, you're all about Black Lives Matter. That's great. But can you bring back the women, please? Okay. That's all I've got to say there. Yeah. Call me what you want. Don't get offended. That's just the way it is. All right. So, you know, I've got one more thing. Now, it's a trivial thing before we move on to the next topic. Michael Jackson or Prince? Go.
Michael Jackson.
Prince. So
I knew you'd say Prince.
Wait.
That was easy for me.
Hold on.
That was too easy for me.
Okay, so you got Michael Jackson, you got Prince, right?
Yeah.
Michael Jackson, the greatest entertainer of all time. Prince, the greatest musician of all time. Would you say that?
Yeah.
He's more the musician side. Yeah.
Yeah.
Prince
Prince can play anything.
Like, any instrument he could play.
Yeah, definitely.
The greatest musician of all time. When he died, I was vexed.
Yeah.
Vexed, man.
I went to one of his concerts when he had the 30-day, what was it, 50-day night?
50-day one, yeah.
It was good. It was a good performance.
Prince and the Power Generation.
Yeah.
Is the story true that Prince took out?
Oh, no way! No!
I'm just asking.
Stop!
I'm asking. I'm just asking.
No, Ryan, no. Oh, man.
I remember back in school.
Oh, this is Michelle Obama all over again.
No, I'm just asking. Is it true?
What's true?
That he took out one of his ribs
Why would he do that,
so
Chris?
that he can pleasure himself.
Pleasure himself how, Chris?
I don't know how he did. It could be more flexible.
I remember reading that. Yeah.
Is that true?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Do your research, fam.
I don't want to research that. Thank you.
Right, this is our final one. Why is the topic money always avoided? Chris, you take this one.
Elaborate.
Why is the topic? Why you take this one then? Because it's your one as well.
What, in relationships?
Just period.
Just in general. You can go. Yeah, just in general.
Yeah, just in general.
Yeah.
Why is it avoided? I think people. Do you know what? Money is. Money is the root of all evil. It is. It's the root of all evil, and I'll take it to Yahushua HaMashiach, Jesus. He said that you can't serve two masters for one. One is God, and the other one is money. Money is something that rules the world. It rules everything.
It's true, and also is the first time. Correct me if I'm wrong. Jesus actually lost his temper, and that's when I thought Jesus was a bad man.
Do you know?
Because he went into the temple. And them man was selling in the temple, innit? And he come in, he's just like, what the fuck you doing?
You know what?
He was like, no, fam, my dad will come down and handle you.
You know what? Oh, gosh. Do you know what? To be fair, that was, I think, a lot of people have this image of Jesus as being, this nice. I was actually talking to someone about this today, as a nice person, because of Sergio Borgia, the portrait of the lover of Leonardo da Vinci that they've made as the image of Jesus. Right. So everyone thinks, he's a nice guy. Jesus is coming back. One day he will return.
And he's coming back
with the sword. With the sword. And when he did that, he was actually calling out I think they missed out a lot of that story. What he was actually doing, he was calling out the system. He was calling out the. To be
honest, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I missed out a lot of that story because I was just happy that he actually switched. I was like, yes.
But he's about that. The thing is that even it says in the Bible that Jesus has not his appearance doesn't is not an appearance of beauty.
Yeah,
it's not an admirable appearance, which is why he's black. And also,
I think I'm beautiful, man.
But I'm not saying that. But obviously they made his appearance to be like this humble, softly spoken man that he's not about. He's strong. And when he does return, he's coming with the sword. Like, not with an actual sword, but...
Oh, why? Why not?
Listen, he's coming for judgment.
See, this is what I'm saying. The Bible needs to clarify. Don't tell me he's coming with a sword and you telling me he ain't got a sword. I want a sword. I want to see a sword, fam.
Your mouth sometimes cuts like a sword. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, okay.
So it's that, any type of sword. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, back to the money.
Yeah, let's keep it money, man. Let's keep it money.
But money's the root of all evil, for one. People, if you fall out with people, especially, it's mainly to do with money.
Always.
Mainly to do with money.
Bro, it stems from it.
You don't, and the thing is that I'm one of them people. I say to myself, do you know what? I do not want to fall out with you because of money. I'm not going to fall out with anyone because of money. That is me. So I will make sure that, one, I don't owe people money. Yeah. And two, if we're having an argument, it's not about money. Because I'm not going to stress myself out over arguing about money. I'm not going to do it. If someone owes me money, they don't pay me back, I'm not going to stress myself out about it. I gave the money to them. So if I give money away or if I lend money, I'm lending money and making sure in my head I'm not going to get that back. I'm expecting not to get it back.
Well,
if I do get it back, it's a bonus.
No.
Otherwise, I shouldn't have lent the money.
No. If the person says, see, this is why I'm on principles here. I get what you're saying and it's commendable, but no. If I lend you money and you're saying to me, John, I'm going to have the money by the 30th. I promise I'll pay you back. I just need this now. And if I've got the means to help you, I'm going to give you the money. But at the end of the day, I got 3 children. Right? So that money that I've just given you to help you out, and you said you're going to pay me back on this day, on the 28th, I want my money.
So this is where it becomes evil. This is where it starts. This is where it all starts.
I'm a man on principle.
Of course, that's how most of the world is.
I'm not going to turn around. Like, I'll never borrow any money off you guys and say to you, I'm going to pay you back by the 28th, and then don't do it. Sometimes, like, I'll be a man. To put me personally, I'd always be a person, you get it back early. Early. Yeah. You know what I mean? Way respect. Before the 28th. The 28th is a benchmark for me to know I've got enough time if I need to do that. But I don't. If you've given the money and you haven't spoke about returning it, that's fine. But if someone's asked and said I'm going to pay you back, I expect my payment back because it's principle. It could be.
And this is why money is evil, right? This is exactly what it is. This is what it is.
But it's with everything. I mean. You ever saw the old Def Jam comedy where Chris Tucker, when he said, have you ever lent someone your garden and you have to go back and borrow it back? It's the same principle. If I give you
getting nervous to ask for it back.
You know what I mean? If you come to me and you say, John, I don't know, can I borrow a pod mic? I'm doing a podcast next week, need a pod mic. All right, cool. You get it back to me next week, and then you shout up next week about the problem. I'm gonna look at you like, fam. You know what I mean? I shouldn't have to ask these things. Me personally, this is just me. If I borrowed Ryan's pod mic, right, I use it tomorrow, I'd probably drive it down to him the same night and just give it back to him. So I know it's gone out, it's out of my possession.
But the thing is that you're like that. That's fine.
Yeah.
But the majority of people are not like this.
And hence why I don't lend.
Which is wise to only lend, even if you do lend, like it will only be within a circle. Yeah. Anybody outside of that circle, I am not lending you money. Yeah. I'm not lending you money, and I'm not going to stress myself out. I'm not going to exhaust myself out for it, because the thing is that with money, people do anything for money. Yeah, people will do anything for money. To get money, they will sell themselves, they will sell their lives, they will sell out their friends, they will sell out their family, they'll get their family into debt, they will get everyone into debt. Yeah. just for money. Do you know what I mean? And that's why I don't mess with money, man. I don't mess with people who are money hungry. I don't mess with them. Like, I keep myself away from those type of people. Yeah. Because I'm not going to stress myself out for anybody. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it at all. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? If I lose some money, that's it. I'm leaving it. Because I was foolish enough to lend it to that person who's not going to give it back. Yeah. So I'm never going to lend it to that person again. Yeah. Ever. That person comes out of the circle. They exit the circle. You're out. Get out. You're out of the circle. Get out. Go on, scram. Get out of here. Skedaddle.
Oh man.
So Colin,
Money. Not a lot of people respect money. That's actually the thing of it. There's things like financial intelligence. Not a lot of people have that. I think growing up, I didn't respect money. I'll be living in overdraft like it was easy. But these days, it's like if I can't, I'm like if I can't afford 3 of these, I won't buy one of them.
a lot of it is people don't know how to live within their means.
That's exactly what it
You
is.
live within your means, you'll be fine money situated.
Yeah, but you know what it is? See where credit card companies actually start handing you out credit cards when you're 17, 18, and it's got like a big, I don't know, grand, 2, 3 grand. How is a 17, 18-year-old person meant to actually be able to manage that? When you're throwing all that money at that age, how and you haven't been given any training or anything like that.
Say something?
Go on.
I know we touched on it before, but you're not educated this in school.
No, you're not.
And the schools should educate this.
They should.
But they purposely don't educate you this for a reason. It's a good business, credit debt and all that. And
Big business.
And you know what? And it's serious as well, where people could commit suicide from this.
Yeah, 100%.
as well.
100%.
So
It's key to
touching-
mental health. It is.
touching on all and a lot of people that are that are in debt as well are going through a lot of things in their head, and then they're trying to get themselves out of debt, and this is where they start selling themselves out. They're selling their families out. They're getting their families into debt. People could try and help them, and and they're sucking them in, and it just gets messy from there. And I think the self-education first is the main thing.
This is why I think people, like you said, it stems from school, right? You need to learn about all that stuff. And because it's not, everyone no one kind of knows about money. They don't know how to manage it.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you should share with people, I've got this amount of money in my account. That's it. And you should share it. I mean, it shouldn't be such a secret. I know people like to keep it, but it's kind of like a social, socially, it has to be a secret.
Well, I think I think with men, it's more what's the term?
Like a
dick swinging contest.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? It's I earn this, I earn that.
Yeah,
so that's why people get, especially with men, it's very secretive. Because I know, like with my wife, for instance, she amongst her colleagues, they discuss salaries and I'm looking at them like, what are you doing? What are you letting her know?
Yeah, because it's not social. Yeah.
But she I don't care. You know what I mean? And you see how relaxed she is. Whereas me, when the conversation of salary comes up in work, I'm just looking at people like, don't ask me about my salary.
See, I think people should just talk about it. I think it helps. Like in the long run, some people might not. I think it helps people because if I say to you, I've got this amount, and it just helps me get it off my chest a bit. Instead of, I've been in overdraft for the last 10 years and I get in and out and I'm back in and again. That could be troubling. If you tell someone about it, it's a bit like we just spoke about talking. Just talk about your money. I mean, I got this, and I spent £1,000 on that car over there. Like someone asked you how much you spent. It was a lot of money. It was a lot. Just tell me the price. Just tell me the figure. What was it? Number. Give me a number. Just stop being. I just feel people just need to be a bit more open with it. I think it will help long term.
The only problem with that, right, is that my only issue is people's intentions. So telling the wrong person, a lot of people are very envious, and so when they start looking at certain figures, they start thinking,
I can see that. I mean, there's always positive, negatives, everything. But I mean, if you go and buy something and you can see it's expensive, they're going to think that anyway. Just be. I think people just in the world. I'm not saying we need to share everything. I think we just need to be a little bit more open with it. I think it will help.
And the pressures of money will come off.
Yeah, I think slowly it will come off slowly, and that's why I came up with that top. I was thinking, your people just need to be talking a bit about money and how to make money, and then you can learn a bit about it. You can actually learn how to make money.
Okay, how do you feel about people that count? They count when you go out with friends. We've never done this, so it's none of you, man. right? But you remember. Yeah, you remember, innit? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you remember, innit?
Okay.
We're not gonna talk about
I think you should
what
just,
it was,
you know.
but when people were
Give the story.
Just maneuver
pick-
it a little
the
bit.
receipt came
Yeah.
and people were counting basically what they ate rather than just splitting the bill.
But I've seen it happen many a times.
And it irritates me. I'm looking at you like,
Yeah. I mean, look,
I
just
ate
split
this,
the thing, man.
I
Whatever.
ate that.
Yeah.
And it's like, just cut it down the middle. It's actually cheaper. You do it that way.
Anyway, yeah. I mean, just
unwritten rule.
yeah. I mean, that's just people's ways, I guess. But
I tell you, it was
just
deep.
cut. Was it real deep?
It was deep, man.
What to the drinks?
Well,
Everything.
I spent a lot more than
You spent it, yeah.
I spent a lot more than what I had
You
to
did.
because of it. So
Yeah.
and your brother.
Yep. Let's not say no more, man. You're baiting everything up, bro. You're baiting everything up.
I just think if you're going to go share a meal with people that you like, if you're going to go share a meal or share an environment, you know, you should be expected just to whatever, you know, you're there not just to pay for your own food, otherwise you just stay in your house and eat, right?
Well, this is it. This is it. You know what I mean? I'm a person, well, we know when we've gone out, we'll just be like, okay, Bill, split it 4 ways.
Yeah.
There you go. Job
Yeah,
done.
done.
It's not an issue. And that's how it should be. But then it comes down
Start
to
getting your calculator.
yeah,
out.
when people and you kind of know the people that are
Right.
quite secretive about money.
Yes.
Because they do stuff like that.
Exactly.
I may not tell you my salary, but trust
Yeah.
me, I'm never gonna look at the receipt and be like, well, Colin at this, Ryan at that. I don't need that. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna do that.
I think when you go out, obviously.
How long ago was that, by the way?
It doesn't matter. But
5 years ago.
it wasn't.
Yeah.
It's last year.
Yeah, it was last year. All right.
What, 2019?
Yeah.
You know what? I'll tell you off mic, man. I'll tell you off
It's last year. Anyway.
But yeah, I just think
It's my fault now.
I just think in general, people just need to be a little bit more open. Yes, you are. You know, you don't have to share everything, but just have a little bit more openness about money in general, because it is the center of what we do.
I mean,
Yeah.
when I got married, because to a certain point, when me and my wife were just dating, I was very, that's mine, that's yours. And I didn't tell her much. And obviously when it came to getting a mortgage and doing that,
Have to
mortgage opens up everything.
All
Like it's like
history.
Oh God. You know what I mean? Like, and then you like
skeletons.
you talk more. And to
Yeah.
be honest, I think for her and for me, it's easier. You know what I mean? We talk together about our fight, but that's when you're married and you're
You have to,
together.
I guess,
yeah,
yeah.
you have
You're
to.
saving a bit
But
of
I
month and
found
all that,
it a lot's been off my chest, but I've been carrying it on my own.
Yes, is what I'm saying. Like, and a lot of people are dying from this. They're
Yes.
dying from having debt. That is a major killer in men. Dying from it. So if people just talk a bit, I think debt is probably that's what it is.
Yeah,
money that
is
is it.
a
That
killer.
is it right there. Unless they've been abused back in the day, but most of the time it's that.
Yeah.
And I think if you just talk, like you have to talk anyway, talk about your money, and if you're having trouble, whatever, just talk about it. You know, I'm only getting this, can I, you know, whatever, just talk about it and it will help. I think it will help.
So, like, basically, we could put a petition for schools to teach about money.
Yeah, but they won't, like you said.
No. They won't.
I think they
it.
do a little segment actually, like my eldest son in East London. They do talk about it's called life skills or something like that, and they have a bit of that in it. But it's not. It needs to be a major topic. Yeah.
I think some of the actual lessons are coming from some of the banks. Like there was,
They
I
are.
think Barclays and even Lloyds.
They're teaching.
They're teaching.
Yeah.
They're going into schools and teaching them about.
You
money.
can do Zoom. I know they had a Zoom class for kids that were interested in it.
At least they're trying something.
If you're like an account.
All I remember is that I opened a bank account when I was at school because they came into the school and they got me to open it up this book.
Yep.
And that's the first.
16-year-old bank account.
Yeah.
There you go. In that's
Barclays hustled me,
that's
man.
proper business. I've been in HSBC ever since then, since
it.
year 9.
There you go. That's it.
You know what? You know what? Yeah, they never came to my school. They
Proper
never
business.
came to my school. I went on a date at a cinema when I was 16, and they got me at the cinema.
Oh, see, that's business. It's business. Yeah.
Barclays
serious.
got me, man. They got me good.
Big time business.
My mum got me. took myself straight to the bank and she said, "You're opening an account."
That's what I did with Aaliyah. I looked at all the best ones and I signed her up to Nationwide because I was thinking future terms of mortgage. They give out the best rate as long as you're with them for a long time. So I said, you take it out now. Dad, like, why am I doing this one? Mum said no. I said, no. We go Nationwide. You're going to just stay there and do what you need to do. And you keep that account till you're ready to get a mortgage, and then you're going to thank me later when it comes to it because they give you the best rates.
They still do the first time buyer scheme.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
So I think you have to save up about 12,000 and then they'll give you an extra 3,000 on top.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So Nationwide is a good bank to go to. We're not keeping these secrets here.
Nationwide, you need to sponsor us. Like, if not, we're gonna take. We're gonna take all this back.
Go to Barclays. Go to Barclays or HSBC.
Oh man, right. So let's go to the old protein point, bruv.
Okay, can we get Thank you very much.
You got a question today, or
no?
Yeah, no.
I can
say
conjure up a question. So obviously this section is sponsored by Protein Point. You can find your supplement stores in East London and the East and Essex area, providing your essential protein supplementary needs. You can hit them up on Instagram at Protein Point UK. Ryan's Fitness Lounge. Let's do this.
That couch to 5K you told me to do, it helps.
Have you started?
It helps. I was about to say that. I was messed up the first time. It's like, oh my God, I don't think I can do this. But slowly.
Oh, right. Okay.
It's slowly. So I'm going to try and get in 5 days this week. I've done like 3.
Because you can do it at your own pace, right?
Yeah. But I've got the app. It's brilliant. It actually helps you.
She talks.
Yeah, while you're running.
Yeah.
So it helps. So thank you very much. Thank
cool.
you. Because I'm trying to do the jogging more to build up my cardio. Because I'm getting 0 cardio right now. It's just
you're at home and stuff.
Yeah. So that is helping. Thank you, man.
Yeah, man, definitely. I ain't done it myself yet. Well, my missus has done it, and she's not a runner at all, but she did 5K.
Oh, wicked.
So it works. if it works for her, she's also got bad knees after a while. Anyone can do it.
Wicked.
I feel man. Get my missus to do that then still. For me, I'll probably say, I was training on the resistance bands for quite a long time. But I think I got to a point where it's not doing anything no more, and I need to go back to the gym properly.
Have you been back yet since it?
I've not found any time to. It's been too busy at work.
Right.
But why do I feel like I've gone backwards? Like, do I need to hit the proper weights now? Like,
well, because you're coming from the gym, right? That's where you've kind of built your base. Yeah. So now you're gone to resistant bands. Like mentally, straight away, it's like you're going backwards. Right. Man. It's good to have some good barbells and dumbbells and machines where you can do drop sets and push beyond your boundaries in regards to weight. So you probably have gone backwards. Probably your motivation's gone backwards. Your output has gone backwards. So yes, you've gone backwards. That's why you've gone backwards.
That's crazy.
So basically, you're backwards.
And because your motivation is not there, even if you do a session, the effort is not there because you're not motivated enough to do it and push yourself.
I think I've started to get a little bit bored.
Yeah, it's that environment.
Smooth.
It's nice to go to a gym sometimes. It's nice to go to a gym where there's a nice environment and it's buzzing. You can really get into it. But when you're at home looking in the mirror and it's just
I miss the gym conversations with people.
Exactly.
I miss that.
It's just the environment in general.
Yeah.
It helps you push and like they might help you spot you and come on 2 more, whatever, whereas at home it's just like
it's long.
It's true. It's
long.
like,
kettlebell, put the kettle on. It's one of those ones, so I mean that's coming from experience as well. So get yourself back in the gym. Like you say, you haven't got any time, you need to make that time. It's simple as that. You need to make the time. It's all about how you prioritize things.
I'm back in tomorrow morning anyway.
Yeah, it's about how you prioritize it. It should be, if you get it in first, then you have the rest of the day to do what you got to do. But if you start your work and you're enticed and you've got all these things to do, your to-do list is like forever, you ain't going to get to the gym. Yeah. Get it done first thing, if you can anyway. That's my advice to anyone listening. Get it done in the morning. Get yourself to the gym. If you got to wake up an hour earlier, wake up an hour earlier. It doesn't matter. There's loads of 24-hour gyms out there. There's no excuses. You just get it done.
It's true, man.
Yeah, just literally get it done.
That's what I'm doing as well. Because where I've actually got my pitch for my trailer, I leave the trailer there 8:30, and my gym is just opposite.
Oh,
and
nice.
I've been going there for a straight hour afterwards. Actually, you know what?
So tell me something. Sorry. What do you eat then? So I mean, now obviously you're serving food, you're making food. What do you eat? What did you eat yesterday? Did you work yesterday? No.
No,
What did you eat on Friday?
On Friday, I just had a chicken and beef brisket burrito. And after gym, no, not even chips. No, I actually had sweet potato fries actually. And
you
then
make
after,
So basically chips.
yeah. No. Ones that I got from the shop, but as from next week, I'll be serving sweet potato fries from next week.
Because on Friday you told me that you didn't have I'm just saying. You told me, and then now you're eating.
Switch out quick.
Wow. I said from next week I'll be serving sweet potato
Typical
fries.
black man.
After gym. In fact, you know what? I was actually going to ask you actually, Ryan. After gym, because I think I finished gym about 9:30 or so, and then
In the morning.
Yeah. Because I got to my picture at 8:30. Set up, went upstairs to the gym, and I had pancakes and eggs with it. But I saw.
So you cooked that in your trailer?
No. I went to a cafe and had that.
Okay.
But I actually saw a video of yours not too long ago, like a really old one, where like Preston was like very, very young, and you were setting up like your actual meals per day, and I think you had 6, and I think at 11:30 you was eating a steak and salad.
Yeah, man, proper.
11:30?
Yeah, man.
But then I think in the morning
You got to remember, people. It's so like breakfast. It has to be cornflakes. I mean, that's just the media's giving that to us.
Yeah.
You know, or advertising. You have to have cornflakes for breakfast. No, you don't. You can have a steak and eggs, or you can have a curry if you wanted to.
Yeah,
it's just how we've been taught.
Yeah.
To have
This is what I was
cornflakes.
going to ask you, because like when I think your breakfast I think you back a few eggs and some whey protein.
Yeah.
I'm thinking if I do that, I'm probably just going to throw that up straight away. But what would you reckon, or what would you recommend straight? If, you always advise people to go gym first thing in the morning so you could set your day up for the rest of the day.
Yeah, if you can. Yeah,
so for breakfast, straight after gym in the morning to set your day up, what would be your best thing?
I would say if you're going to go gym early morning to do weights, I say try and have something before you go. So like some kind of like protein, a little bit of oats, nothing to fool your stomach, because you need some kind of something in your stomach.
Slow release energy.
Yeah, just to train.
Yeah.
I can't train weight like cardio. I can do it in empty stomach, but weights, I need something in my system. I can't be pushing no weights with a rumbling stomach. It ain't happening. So make sure you have something to eat, something, whether it's a protein bar or just something. Get something in on the way to the gym. Train, blah blah. Get yourself done. Always have some kind of protein when you get home, and some kind of carbs to replenish. So, but make it clean. I just make it simple for myself. I have 2 scoops of whey protein and oats. I might pick some flaxseed in there, and maybe some blueberries, and just whiz that up. Drink my breakfast. Simple as that. And you can do it on the go. You can. So if you've got, most of us are in a rush, maybe got school drop-offs and all that rubbish, drink. Take it with you. Drink. There's no excuse. You just have to plan. Just have to plan it the night before, or just plan what you're going to do. But I'd definitely say have protein and some kind of carbs, and if you can, some fats. You can add flaxseed. You get fats from oats anyway, but those 3 things you need post-workout to benefit from putting your, because you remember you're breaking down your body when you're training. You're actually breaking down your immune system. You're actually in the worst state. You're in worse position, right? So you need to eat to get that back.
Yeah, and also I think during the course of the day where I'm literally on my feet all day serving, sometimes I probably might not have a meal to myself.
Yeah, so you have to be
4 or 5 o'clock.
Yeah, so you have to be
so
careful.
Busy.
Yeah, you have to be careful now. So like you have to now look at this side and think, right, you need to give yourself some kind of time to eat something.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because if you got a queue of people, you ain't gonna eat.
Exactly.
That's
my reality right
it's
now.
Either you employ someone once you start getting get your business off, get it going to cover you to eat, because you got to look out for yourself now. If you're not eating, you can't deliver and perform, and make food. Queries and prices and this and that. So you need to give yourself time to have decent meals as well. Yeah.
Can I just say, right, the advice with the flax seeds and the oats and everything, ever since you told me about that and you showed me about that, my body changed. Like,
it will do.
And also,
it feel good as well.
And also another thing as well, your meal plans are fantastic. I have to say, if you want a meal plan, make sure you hit Ryan up on his Instagram.
I ain't the cheapest either.
I'm not about
ain't no free stuff out there, guys.
I ain't about to expose his meal plans, but you need to hit him up on his Instagram. What's your Instagram, Ryan?
Just my name, Ryan John-Baptiste.
That's it, man.
That's it.
Trust me, my body changed.
Yeah, but you got to keep on top of it, right? It's
100%.
You have to keep on top of it.
100%. And it's something that I do all the time now.
What I teach, basically, I teach people how to get in shape and then stay in shape, and that is it. So once you get into, say, maybe 12-13% body fat, I teach you how to stay there, and that's how. And I teach you all the protocols and how to do that. And people pay me money for that because they should do, because this is their life, you know.
Yeah.
And it's also not just about visuals; it's how you feel, and it's also healthy as well at the same time. So, and you can still eat the food you want and like. This is how I teach it, because it has to be sustainable.
Yeah,
you can't be eating chicken and broccoli all the time. It's not sustainable. Yes, you might be able to do it for 4 weeks and get ripped and shredded, but once you go back to normal eating food, you're just going to eat rubbish again and blow back up.
It out. Yeah.
But what I do is teach you from the get go, so you're still actually getting lean and still eating food that you like.
Yeah,
at the same time, and there's ways to do it, and that's what I teach. So yeah,
wicked,
cool, man.
Well, that was a good show, guys. You like that?
Yeah, man, I'm good, man. I'm good today. I think we got a lot off on our chest today, and
can't wait for next week, man. I want to go deep. I want to get some deeper topics. I want to get real deep.
And I will have a burrito ready for you next week, Ryan.
All right, well, you put yourself on there, Colin, so you've got to deliver now, man.
I'm thinking a month you retain that, and I'm on the serious now. I'm no joke.
I know you're not joking. I know you're not joking.
I'm not even joking, man.
That's why I brought you. That's why I brought you like a little tip of the iceberg. Where this guy's been licking
man, I want your burrito, man. Is this in the burrito as well? Is it?
It is. Yeah.
Oh man, that's it.
Madness.
All right, well, let's don't get offended, guys. Thanks for listening, wherever time you're listening this to. My name's John Alexander. I'm out.
That's right. I'm Chris Samuels, Press Pause Network, and make sure you hit up Chris and Paige on the YouTube as well. So yeah, out.
I'm Colin Palmer, Mr. Burrito King. I'm gonna be bringing 5 burritos next week. And if I don't, then you can kick then then we can discuss that. But yeah, Rapstars Limited on the Instagram as well, and don't get offended on the Press Pause Network every single week on Spotify and Apple Music.
Cool, yeah, and we'll speak to you next week.